Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Royal London. Opening 3 minutes of this scheduled 12-rounder. Teddy, what advice would you give to a power puncher like we have here going up against a fighter who may not be as conditioned and as ready to go the full distance?
Well, of course, the temptation is you're a power puncher, you're going to get right to him, and he's a guy that's not going to be around later on. But don't get over anxious. Set up your power shots.
Well off the mark by Garcia.
Out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
You're doing great. Come on, get focused.
Halfway through round number 1. The flash is right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt.
Keep working the body.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Flash. End of the round. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. He just didn't throw enough, Teddy. I mean, you got to go out there and put something forth if you want to win the round.
Hey, sometimes it's complicated, sometimes it's pretty simple. You don't throw punches, you don't win fights.
Dela Hoya showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Gets rid of that body shot. Not much action as he just ties up. Nice block.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Hits him in the mug with the right.
You got this one.
Jab with the straight, classic combination. Halfway through round number 2. Right to the body. Parries that punch intended for the head. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Blocks the headshot. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Get your hands up.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. And we come to the end of round number 2. Dela Hoya's attitude of being effective and aggressive worked out well. His opponent is damaged. Good step back counterpunch there. Oh, what a hook upstairs. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. I want to ask you your thoughts as to the strengths of Oscar De La Hoya, but I want to ask one very specific strength. and that is that he's naturally left-handed, but yet fights in an orthodox stance.
Well, that happens more often than you think. You know, a lot of times you have a guy who's naturally lefty, he wants to be a southpaw, but you figure, hey, as he starts moving forward, we don't want to have managers avoid him. We don't want to have a problem where they say we're not going to fight a southpaw, so they turn him around and they make him an orthodox fighter. Sometimes it's out of ignorance, believe it or not. They don't even know that he was lefty, and they just start him in the traditional way, the way that's most conventional, in an orthodox way. But what it does serve you is that your dominant hand, your more powerful hand, is in the right position in some ways. It's in the lead position where you can jab, you can hook off it, you can be served in that way.
Nice strike after catching one by Oscar Dela Hoya.
Pace yourself.
10 seconds to go in this third round. And round 3 comes to an end. Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. Dela Hoya's in control so far, 2 rounds to 1. Still anybody's fight. I think he's been the busier guy, though.
Yeah, he has been a busier guy, and also he's been a better real estate agent. You know, location, location, location. He's been in the right position for his style. He's been in tight.
Side to side.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Dela Hoya with a huge uppercut. "90 seconds to go in round number 4. Garcia's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Body shot lands. It was the right.
Protect yourself.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Come on. Get moving.
Able to cover up that gut. The Flash is quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab and the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
End of the round, and that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything. You know, he wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back, because there's spots where you can out-hustle. While he's being so conservative, you could just outwork him a little.
Come on. Get focused. Come on. Get focused.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
In and out. In and out.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Dela Hoya's got to be careful not to fall prey to what so many fighters do. Close fight, you may be up, but you may not stay that way. He's getting some sound advice from his cornerman.
You're still not moving enough. Move just like that.
Solid. He lands the hook, and now he lands on the ground. Goes down for the first time tonight, but you can see he's ready to make up for it here.
Yeah, just a little bit of water in the basement, not a full flood. But if he doesn't want those pipes to burst, he better figure out quick why he got dropped.
Good block by Garcia. That is a sharp uppercut by the Flash. Solid jab by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Oscar De La Hoya. Nice block by Garcia.
Pace yourself.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. He just missed that shot up top. End of that round. And the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Dela Hoya is sticking to his game plan, regardless of the fact that he's been down in this fight.
Yeah, and one threat you could compliment him for it, Joe. You could say he understands who he is. He understands his identity. He's going to win or lose with that. But on the other hand, there are some changes he has to be aware of.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Halfway through this round here.
Head and body. Head and body. That's right. Stop together now. Take him out.
The Flash's blocking ability is doing well for him there. That's a huge right hand from De La Hoya. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
You're still not moving
Didn't
enough.
get it done going to the body there. Dela Hoya's making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out. You stay with it.
Garcia's momentum is starting to show now. Look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 8.
You know, I know why, too, because I eavesdropped a little bit in between the rounds in the corner, and I heard them tell him, hey, come on, pick it up a little bit now, because otherwise he's going to get confident. And guess what? When you hear that, you don't want the other guy getting confident.
The Flash's defense has been just unbelievable tonight. I mean, Teddy, he takes such appreciation seeing a guy putting forth his craft like this.
Yeah, you do, and that's why he's able to have such a long career. That's why he's able to be, you know, so consistently good, because he doesn't take a lot. He doesn't get worn out. He's fresh.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep doing what you're doing.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Oscar Dela Hoya.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Back to the body.
Seconds to go in this round. Garcia is showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Flash.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Uppercut!
Keep moving. Keep
That was a
moving.
miss by Garcia.
That's okay. Pay him back.
Halfway through the 9th round.
Work the body kick.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Oscar Dela Hoya. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2.
Back to the body.
Dela Hoya's missing punches. I mean, there's just no way to sugarcoat it. His accuracy isn't there.
And there's a reason for it, Joe. His punches are the wide variety. And wide punches, guess what? They don't find the mark. They're not accurate.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Brace yourself.
Good defensive skill with the block by Garcia. Really frustrating his opponent now. Garcia is so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Luke gets up. Keep moving. Keep moving.
That makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs.
Come on, in motion.
Good, solid right hand lands. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the Flash. Right to the belt line.
Keep working. Nice, nice.
Counting down towards the end of the 10th round. 10 seconds to go. And round 10 comes to an end. Round number 11 scheduled for 12. Time to look at Teddy's scorecard. Garcia's out in front. Teddy, what does he have to do to secure this win?
Don't be like Billy Conn was years ago against Joe Louis in the late rounds, actually the 13th round, where all of a sudden his corner told him, just box, keep doing what you're doing, you can't lose. He said, no, I'm going to knock him out. Don't do that. Keep boxing.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Flash.
Keep it going.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Garcia's got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little more.
Yeah, you'd like to see him sit down a little bit, bend his legs a little bit, and make those punches a little more effective. Not just great where they look good.
90 seconds to go in this 11th round.
Punch, punch.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Go, go.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Final 10 seconds.
Come on.
Good 1-2 by Oscar De La Hoya. All that hard work in training camp, all those hours in the gym. Right now, between rounds, Garcia is grabbing one last breath before he goes out and does it again. It's paying off.
Yeah, right now he's glad he got up at 5 o'clock in the morning. He wasn't then, but now he's glad he got up at 5 in the morning and ran those 5 miles.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Keep pushing.
Something good. There you go. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Hey, hey, let's go.
De La Hoya's got to be asking himself, at least his corner's got to be asking, can this go on like this? Can we continue to work at this work rate, throwing this many punches, and be this ineffective?
So if he was a painter, he definitely wouldn't be Rembrandt because, you know, they're not clean strokes. They're not strokes that, you know, you look at them and they're paying off for him. I mean, he's more like doing finger paints. I mean, he's just throwing stuff at that canvas, and it's not looking real pretty right now.
Just a minute to go in this bout.
Keep working the jab. Keep moving, keep moving.
You need to keep that head moving.
That's a razor-sharp uppercut by the Flash. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Who would have ever thought it with two guys like this, brawlers, punchers, that they would go to a decision? Garcia's dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
It was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with control and range, going to the body. Great night.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.